Hey, what's up everybody? We are back with another recap of the Sachsenring Grand Prix weekend. We're gonna start off with the MotoGP class. The sprint race top 5 was as follows. Marc Marquez won it ahead of Marco Bezzecchi, Fabio Quartararo, Fabio Di Giannantonio and Jack Miller. And then the Sunday race top 5 was as follows. Marc Marquez won it ahead of Alex Marquez, Pecco Bagnaia, Fabio Quartararo and Fermin Aldeguer. That makes that the championship top 5 is now like this. Marc Marquez leads it ahead of Alex Marquez, Pecco Bagnaia, Fabio Di Giannantonio and Franco Morbidelli. And then my rookie to watch, Fermin Aldeguer, he was 10th in the sprint race and he was 5th in the Sunday race. And my underdog to watch, Franco Morbidelli, he unfortunately crashed in the sprint race in which he injured his shoulder and he wasn't able to continue for the remainder of the weekend. And then the kudos of the week, yet again I'm sounding like a broken record, but they are going to Marc Marquez for yet another perfect weekend with a pole position, a sprint race win and a Sunday race win. Then the sad part of the week were all the crashes during the race and during the weekend in general. A lot of people got hurt and we finished the Sunday race with only 10 finishers. And then my wild win prediction, I thought Marc Marquez could win it and this was the easiest prediction of the season I think, but I got it right, and for Brno I think Pecco Bagnaia could win there. Then moving over to the Moto2 class, the race top 5 was as follows. Dennis Onchu won it ahead of Barry Baltus, Jake Dixon, Manuel Gonzalez and Celestino Vietti. That makes that the championship top 5 is now like this. Manuel Gonzalez leads it ahead of Aaron Canet, Diogo Moreira and Jake Dixon, and Barry Baltus are tied on points. Then my rookie to watch, David Alonso, he unfortunately rode into the back of Diogo Moreira and he crashed out of the race when Diogo rejoined the track after a failed overtake attempt on Jake Dixon. And then my underdog to watch, Tony Arbolino, he unfortunately crashed out of the race when he was in second position. And the kudos of the week go to Dennis Onchu and Barry Baltus for a nice race pace, making a manageable gap to the followers and in general just having a strong race. And then the sad part of the week was when Diogo Moreira barged into the side of Jake Dixon. Moreira ran off the track and he rejoined without looking behind him. And the unfortunate David Alonso rode into the back of him and the boat went down, and then with about 4 or 5 laps to go, Marcos Ramirez lost control of his bike going into the first corner and slammed into the back of Albert Arenals. Both riders went down and a bike went flying into the air fence, which punctured it and brought out the red flags that finished the race. And then a special mention for Zonta van der Hoorberg, who finished in 17th position, and for Colin Vire, who was right in front of him in 16th position. And then also for Barry Baltus, he rode a very good race yet again, stalking Dennis Onchu until the red flag was shown. I hoped he would attack Onchu, but he was probably waiting until the last lap or something to make a move. But fair play, a second position is a very nice result. And then my wild win prediction, I thought Barry Baltus could win it and I was close with that one. And for Brno, I think Manuel Gonzalez could win there. And then moving over to the Moto3 class, the race top 5 was as follows. David Munoz won it ahead of Maximo Quiles, Jose Antonio Rueda, Angel Piqueras and Alvaro Carpe. And that makes that the championship top 5 is now like this. Jose Antonio Rueda leads it ahead of Angel Piqueras, Alvaro Carpe, Joel Kelso and David Munoz. And then my rookie to watch, Maximo Quiles, he rode a very strong race to barge himself to second position. And my underdog to watch, Stefano Nepa, he took home 3 points in 13th. And then the kudos of the week go to David Munoz for a very strong race and a nice last lap, last corner overtake for the victory. Then I don't have a sad part of the week, so we'll skip it for now. And my wild win prediction, I thought David Munoz could win it and I was right with that one. And for Brno, I think Maximo Quiles could win there. So that was it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have any feedback or any comments or you want to talk about MotoGP, please leave it in the comment section down below. I will happily answer. Also, I'm going on a holiday, so I don't know if I will be able to do the Brno recap because I'll be gone for a while, but I'll try my best. So we'll see what happens. But in any case, enjoy the Brno weekend, enjoy the races. When they are racing, I'm going to be on a plane and I won't be able to watch it, so I'm going to be bummed. But I'm going to watch it when I land at my destination. Alright, have a good one, stay safe, goodbye.